Sometimes in life, funny things happen. Coincidences happen, like being in the same town as the Lone Star Disc headquarters and just randomly showing up to the headquarters and playing on their private course. So that's what we're doing today. Shout out Matt from Lone Star Disc HQ. He gave me like a super awesome rundown on all the plastics. I'm not super familiar with Lone Star Disc plastic yet, so he gave me like a super deep rundown on all of them, and he showed me all their molds, and I have somewhat of an idea. And so what I decided for this video is that I'm gonna play Lone Star Disc private course, and I grabbed three Lone Star Disc molds, and I'm gonna play with these for the 9. I'm gonna be putting with the Benny. I also grabbed an Arrowhead mid-range. I'm definitely doing a video on this in the future. This is from Nico's line, and it smells like, it's smelly. Like, you can smell it. It smells good. That's like the thing. It's kind of like a straight mid-range. It's their Arrowhead. I wanted a distance driver too, so he recommended the Nimitz, because you know my disc barn wraith. I love my disc barn wraiths. See how it compares to my favorite Star disc barn wraith. I don't have any warm-up throws. People from Lone Star HQ, if I don't play very well this round, watch the rest of the videos on my channel, and you'll see you set your expectations too high. This is hole 1 on their private course. It's a 282. You kind of want to hug this tree line to the left. I'm gonna throw my Arrowhead here on some hyzer. See if I can carry it around. She sat. I think I went long though. Matt warned me about going long and going to the water. That's why I pulled a mid. Probably should have thrown the putter, but I didn't want to look like a baby on my first throw at the Lone Star HQ, so let's go. I didn't go OB or in the water. That's why I threw my mid. He did say, just don't throw a driver. I have a straddle putt. I don't like these though. See if I can put my Benny in here. I love the feel of this Benny. I'll talk about it more in a little bit, but. Oh, got her in, that's a bird. Okay, hole 2, par 3, 285. See that big tree out there? It's right on the other side of that. It says 285. I'm probably gonna throw this Arrowhead again. Just went dead straight. I went dead straight and OB long. I'm gonna throw my Benny just for fun, because I don't want to throw OB, you know. Put on a lot of hyzer. That one was better. Not bad. Dude, these discs have crazy glide. I will say that. Dude, I was like that far away from going over the barbed wire fence. So this one was at the base of the podium, and then I hit the band. So I threw a good shot with the Benny, but I was destined to par this hole anyway. Come on, Owen. Pops isn't here. You have to make him proud. Let's put this in. Boom. So I think I parred. I heard that beyond the driveway was not OB. So, all right, we're on hole 3. It's 203. I'm definitely pulling out the Benny again. There's like a painted fairway on this one, which is really nice. It's just like a really soft hyzer. How far did I say? 203. I'm gonna try and give it a stall, but see how that works. I hit that tree and dropped in the water. We're gonna have to fish a disc out of the Lone Star private course. It's all about patience and sticking to it, guys. I'm gonna take my 3 like a man. That's a lot of hope after I did that, so I have to make this putt still. Let's see if we can put the Benny in for our par here. That's just mean. So I'm in a predicament here. I think there's a hole longer than this, but this is one of the longer holes. I don't know if I'm throwing my Nimitz or my Arrowhead here. It's out there 306 feet over this water carry. I don't want to lose one of these again. I know I can get the Arrowhead across the water carry, but you know me. I don't play for pars, I play for birdies, and then if I get bogeys, then that's what happens, you know. This is also first flight with the Nimitz, so I'm a little nervous, but you know, we'll be good, right? I'm gonna kind of try and throw it lowish at a tree, at the big tree out there, then have it skip. Oh, it turned over. Dude, I know it didn't do what I wanted it to, but hang on. Hang on. Disc barn wraith. You better watch out. So I threw this on a low cut roll, and pin's right there. What was it, 308 or something like that? I didn't think it was gonna flip over. I put it flat. I was kind of like, it's brand new, so maybe it's not gonna fly. You know, I just threw it flat when we were gonna see what was gonna happen. So I threw it flat, and it started to turn a little bit. If I would have gave it some more height, it would have gotten a full flight. But because I threw it so low, looking for like that straight skip, that, you know, it curled and cut right here. So now we have a long putt for the Benny for bird. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna talk about the Benny. This plastic, I'm sorry, like I said, I'm new with plastic, so I'll put it right here. But this plastic, this thing it feels so good. This Benny is awesome. It throws so good. Here we go. So we're not shooting insane, but I'm not embarrassing myself just yet, so that's good. Okay, hole 5, it's a par 4. This might have been the hole where I was told not to play from this tee pad because the Mando is really hard, but you know me, and I keep it real, and I'm gonna keep it real missing this Mando. Yeah, I missed the gap. Can you guys see this? That'd have been an easy birdie. The Nimitz. No way, dude. That was looking so good. The Benny's gonna give me magic right now. I just know it. Woo! That would have been crazy. You can't say I didn't warn you early on in the video that I'm throwing with only go for the big shots, and then we think about the consequences later, you know? We also hit left side change barely in the basket to, you know, sink it in there. We think outside the box on this channel, you know? I messed up on hole 2. Matt, if you're watching this, I suck at retaining any kind of, my memory is awful. I promise, people are like, oh, it's because you don't care. I know there are people that relate, so get my back. I just forget things. I do care. Okay, now we're really on hole 6. I was looking for the basket. I could not find it. I'm gonna throw my Nimitz again. It's hole 6, par 3. It's 374. So I'm gonna give this a touch of hyzer. I hope it can take a riding hyzer for me. Dude, I almost hit the gap. You know, first time playing the course, it's fine. So this Nimitz has come in clutch more than once for me. So here's my disc. This is where it kicked off the tree and landed. There's the OB. I thought it was gonna be like a riding hyzer, but no, it was a straight shot. The basket's down there. I'm thinking smooth putter shot with my Benny. Here we go. Can you see? You know, it's right there. All right, you know, I know I've been complaining about some of my shots. I'm just really hard on myself, but I'm happy with the score I'm getting. I'm happy. Around hole 7, it's 331. I think I'm gonna go with my arrowhead. I'm just gonna give it a touch of hyzer on this right side gap. This left side gap, I don't know if you can see, there's just a bunch of low-hanging branches, so that's not the move. It's gliding. All right. Not even close. I'm just realizing there's headwind. Let me try again with the Nimitz here. That Nimitz is a lot flippier than I expect every time. I need to start being more thankful for my first shot. Here's the best one. Here's my best one, and I have a bid at the basket. It's a long bid, but did I say bid? I meant I'm gonna pitch it up for a par. On a real note though, if you guys wanna see like someone good play this course, it's quite the road trip for me to get here, but tell Lone Star that Nico needs to play around with me and I'll make the drive again, you know? See, I can take strokes on him on this course if he messes up, and I now have the Aroma Arrowhead. So now my mind is just as clear as Nico's. So that Benny ended up being OB. We're saving par here. What? It's because of the celebration. I'm counting that. And Lone Star discs, you bet, Matt, you bet I'm coming in there complaining about basket on hole 8. That was right side chains, good height. That spit out was crazy. I've always said I'm always gonna putt with the P2s, like forever. But after holding the Benny and putting with it, it feels so good, dude. And it flies so good. I don't know. We're on hole 9 now. We're really on hole 9 now. It's the one on the podium, the one that we're really supposed to play. That distance driver just finishes straight. One more, because I'm having so much fun with this Benny, dude. I know it's a putter, I know it's really far, and why should I get it that far, but it's still fun to try. Ha! See guys, I can get a putter. How far is this? Hang on. Just check the U-disc. This isn't the T-pad. We're gonna play real hole 9, and then we'll end the video. How about that? I think because of the podium, I just want to throw this pin every single time. Okay, real hole 9, you guys got a bonus hole. Take this Benny, and we're gonna ace with it. We're gonna air it out long. I knew it wasn't far. Listen, Lone Star plastic just has insane glide. I am not used to it. Lone Star discs, plastics glide is insane. Let's hope I can get that back. I'm not the first one to do this. There's some barbed wire pulled up right here. Definitely gotta be careful what plants I'm touching out here, and if the barbed wire is gonna kill me. Well guys, that was a round. And you know, we're out here at the HQ. Got my hands on some Lone Star equipment here. Most of these discs are named after like some of their kids. It's a family owned like disc golf company, and it's awesome seeing how big they're getting. Hopefully I can help spread the word, you know. So they have a bunch of cool stuff. I also picked up Lone Star, it's a rosin bag. Makes your hands nice and dry. And it gives like a little stick to it even. Not like a stick like you're afraid, you know, it's not gonna be sticky, but like your hands are dry and it's like, you can grip stuff now. It's great, Lone Star discs. Also, I wanna talk about these 3 discs before we end the video off here. The Nimitz, same flight numbers as a Wraith, yeah. It's a little flippier. I threw it flat on the fake hole 9 earlier, and it landed flat. You know, I threw it flat with some power, and it landed flat. Usually my Wraith, especially at that distance, like at that distance, my Wraith will start to at least tail a little bit. I get like, it would start to catch edge at the very end of that flight that you saw earlier, and then it would probably skip. This one just landed dead straight, like flat, and then it like kind of like slid up a little bit and it was done. That's awesome. On a course where I can air it out a little bit more, like we get into some like bomber distance courses, I am really I'm really excited about throwing the Nimitz on those big bomber holes. The Arrowhead, super straight mid-range. This is gonna be in the bag battle series. I'm telling you that now. I like this disc a lot. It smells like, come on. Nico, you're a genius, okay? I'm sure you catch some hate from this disc too, from the people saying like, I don't know, giving their opinion on it. But it smells good, you know. I can definitely see myself out on the course. Like, I smelled it earlier. His whole thing, I heard, is that, you know, you smell it, you relax a little bit. And then the Benny. The Benny, dude. Lone Star discs, if you see this, send me all the Bennies you have, and I will make as many videos for you as I can, because I love this thing. It's gonna go in the rotation. I think starting now, I'm gonna rotate it in. I'm gonna have 1 P2, I'm gonna have 1 Benny in the bag. You'll probably see me in the future weekly tees, putt with one of them, and if I miss, I'll pull out the other one. We're gonna see how they compare against each other throughout the next couple weeks. The Benny might replace the P2. I said that was never gonna happen, but I've been throwing it. I was putting with it. The flight of the putt is very similar to the P2 flight. I like the hand feel. It is, let me compare the depth. The P2 is definitely deeper. I switched off to P2s for a little bit and I was putting with ions, and that rim was super thin. This Benny, it's a very moderate rim. It's very like standard rim. It's not super shallow, it's not super deep. I'm talking about the depth, sorry. It's not super deep, it's not super shallow, it's somewhere in the middle. I really like the depth on it. The hand feel, the tackiness, it feels perfect. This is, the plastic, This is, I'm so mad because I should know what plastic this is. He just gave me the full rundown. It's not there's a lot. There's Bravo, there's Alpha, there's V2, there's V1. I'm definitely gonna continue to try out more Lone Star for sure because their plastic is great. The glide on some of these discs is absolutely insane. Matt in there, he told me that like they're really known for their glide. And I was like, yeah, like of course you're throwing frisbees, you want to say we have a good glide, you know. I threw them and he wasn't lying. They got a really good glide. So I'm excited to experiment with more Lone Star in the future. If you guys have recommendations on what discs, like I just need to try. Like I need to try this Lone Star disc. Throw it in the comments of this video and we'll see what we can make happen. I don't know. We'll see if we can throw it in the bag battle series, or I think they're gonna be in the starter set showdown. So stay tuned for the Lone Star entry in the starter set showdown. We'll see how they contend against the other starter sets. I will wrap up the video here so I'm not talking forever. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. Comment some of your favorite Lone Star discs, and if you don't throw Lone Star, comment some of your favorite manufacturers and some of those discs, because I still need entries for the rest of the bag battle series. If you haven't seen the bag battle series, it's the series that I do where I put different discs in the same category up against each other. Like the arrowhead from today's video is probably going to be in the stable mid video. I just did the overstable mid video where I put 4 overstable mids against each other in a round, and whichever one I shot best with after 9 holes, that one went in my bag for the year. And that's what I'm gonna do with every different slot in my bag. So stay tuned for that. Comment some suggestions for those series as well. If you guys made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Shout out Lone Star for real. Shout out Matt from the front of Lone Star. That guy knows so much about their discs. He was super helpful in helping me pick out the ones that I picked out today. Definitely check out Lone Star if you want some glidey discs. If you want to try out some different plastic than you have been, because they're kind of newer on the market. They're kind of newer to the game, but their plastic feels really good. Like I said, this Benny, money. Stick around for the starter set showdown, the bag battle. But yeah, anyway, if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya later.